First day off in several weeks. I missed y'all. I have to be honest. I'm used to seeing you every single night, and we took a night off. It was super strange, but that's okay. I think we all got through it together, or not together. The opposite of together is how we got through it. But we're all alive. That's the important thing. It just made us stronger because it didn't kill us. So welcome. The new format of Another Wasted Hours trivia every other day. It is Wednesday. So everybody filtering in, hopefully, for this new season, which is a little different, but in the same way, a lot of ways the same as well. So all depending on how you see it. We've got our first three in, and everyone was very polite. Look at this. Right in order. My goodness. Makes it so much easier. I missed you. I cried. I sobbed. I screamed to the air. Keith, Caitlin, where are you? Well, that is very sad to hear, but I hope that wasn't the case. And there's no Caitlin, so you've still got an entire day, another 2 days to go before you see Caitlin again. She did the first. She was here the first day, and now is going to be here the 5th day. So it's kind of like Smiles, who's 5th. And Shaggy is 4th. Glad to see everybody. Hopefully it makes it it's more fun. Everybody, it's like spread out a little bit, so it doesn't feel like it's just that's gonna happen anyway. I don't need to swing by. That's crazy. And it makes it a little more special. Technically twice as special. Maybe. Not sure. Hey, Mr. Barbine has joined us. He is on a road trip to Texas. Have you made it to Texas yet, Barbine? I didn't do that really, but it felt weird as school also ended the same day, so I had nothing to do. But you could find things to do. You could whittle, or you could make macaroni like crafts, or you could make Kraft macaroni and cheese. Those are two different things that sound very similar. Lots of people showing up. Mordecai here as well. North Carolina. Okay, so you're on your way, but far from getting there. You're going to go all the way to San Antonio. Is that right? While you're in North Carolina, you could stop by and see Of Estrella. They are also in North Carolina. I don't know if they'll be here for the show today, but you could have a friend. Of Estrella won last season. Showed up at the end of the season, got a few points, and got a t-shirt, because that's all it takes now. Heading to Austin to be shown the lab where we acquire the synthesized COVID for the canine detection. That's fun. Then moving to Austin. Wait, I thought you were going to San Antonio. Is that totally off? Oh, okay, there we go. Then moving to San Antonio. Very cool. I would stay at Austin. Austin sounds pretty amazing. Although I hear San Antonio has a river walk that's supposed to be really nice, right? I've heard something about that. I don't know that I've ever been, but I know that I've never been. I don't know that I'll ever go is really what I've meant to say. I know that I have not been there. I'm not sure if it's something that is important enough to me to go. Could be. I'm not sure. Ian says I make crafts during trivia. That's true. You sew. Septic is here as well. And somebody else joined in, right? Emily also got here. Hello, Emily. Amy. Hi, Amy. I'm not sure who Amy is, but you're new here. You're new in town. I'm going to add Amy. All right, so we're going to do some trivia. We could come visit to San Antonio. That is true. I hear that flights are pretty cheap these days since nobody's traveling. But yeah, that might be a thing. Our former quiz mistress is joining us, Amy Lecter. She does the quiz team Trivia DC. Team Trivia DC. If you go to teamtriviadc.com, you can go check out what she does, which is like in real life trivia, which is kind of awesome. Emily says she's Amy, duh. And obviously. How am I such a square not to recognize Amy squared? Let's see. You know, Lord of the Rings, when they got to the trees and the eagles helped fight the war? That's me, but dogs. All right. I like it. It's a cool idea. Austin has bats. Barbine says, I'm everywhere and nowhere. Just saying hi before you run off to work. Well, we will miss you. Thanks for swinging by. It looks like we do have 10 people. We have 11 people, although I know for a fact a couple are going to head out. But you know what? We're doing this every other day. I will go with a technicality on this one, and hopefully more people will filter in while we're doing that. And I'm hoping that people will filter in. I should probably share the show, and that will help people filter in, right? So that will be good. That seems like a bonus. So let's do that. You can share on Facebook and you get a point if you do that, which I'm doing. You see the alert that goes there. I'm sure some of you already did it. I heard some people hosting on Twitch as well. You can do that and also get a point, so we appreciate it. And don't forget to follow and subscribe. We're trying to get up to 40 followers. We've got 36. There's a little like counter down over there. That, see down there? 36, and we need to get 40. And then after that, we'll set a new goal. We really need to get to 50 is what we need to do. Because then if we get to 50, Twitch will make us important somehow. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happens. I haven't really thought about it all that hard. All right, so Shaggy's driving, so won't be answering for a while. There you have it. We will have a bunch of people, not necessarily all of them participating. But let's do this. Let's get started, right? That's what I'm thinking. Can someone give me a suggestion for something to make tomorrow? Any kind of craft. Literally anything. All right. Folks, we need a suggestion for Septic to make something. Ideally, something that he wouldn't need specialized tools for in order to make that, right? Because that would be a pain. You have to go get the tools and everything. But then something that, something that could be made at home. I assume with tools you'd have around the house. That'd be cool. All right, let's get started. Question number one. Very simply, Mount Kilimanjaro is found in which country? Which country? Let's get an answer on that one. Did I? Oh, Melissa snuck in. I didn't see Melissa roll in here. Hi, Melissa. Let's make sure you're on the list. That is very important. Got to get all the people on the list. All right, so we're looking for the answers. The country that Mount Kilimanjaro is in. Less than about 25 seconds left for people to get answers in. Again, you get 2 points if you're the first one correct, 1 point if you are correct after that. Septic says Indonesia, the very well-known country of Indonesia where Mount Kilimanjaro is. We have a few other answers. Kenya. That's not a bad choice. Those are one of those African ones, says Karen. That's a good guess, honestly. Let's see. Barbine says people who wear masks inside the car by themselves probably also wear condoms in their house by themselves. Yeah, I mean, it's weird to see people with masks on in their own cars alone, because I do want to be like, hey, it's not gonna. But I assume maybe that like they don't want to like they're gonna pick somebody up and then they don't want the bother of putting it on. I've never figured it out. I find that it's a lot like life is a lot better if I think about what other people's stories could be in a positive light. Makes it way easier for me to not get mad at people. So I think, well, like, why would that person be cutting in line? Well, maybe, it's been a long day at work and, he's heading back home to his wife who just got out of chemo and is nauseous, and so he's got medicine for her nausea, and he really needs to get home, and he's really frustrated because his wife's got cancer, and he's doing work and taking care of the kids and taking care of his wife. And then I think, okay, you know what? Maybe that's not so bad. And then it makes my life a lot better if I think of these things. Because in the end, if I get mad at someone who if you're cutting in front of me, I'll be like, whoa, hey, what's going on here? But someone across the store, if I just get stressed out about it, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't actually make the world better because I judged that person and I was like, that's a bad person. And so I've just not done that in life for the most part. I'm like, oh, that's not a great thing to do. I assume maybe there's a reason that they did it. Perhaps. Maybe that reason is they're just a terrible person. That's possible. But it could be a bunch of other things as well. And if I think of it as other things, it makes me less anything. Right? I just go, oh, that's a really sad story I made up in my head. Smile said somewhere in Africa to match up with Karen with one of those African ones. Septic went outside of Africa, which was very bold, I have to say. And Shaggy went with Papercraft, the country of Papercraft. Let's see. Barbine went with final answer as his final answer, I believe. So I'm going to go style points for all those folks. We've been very shy on the style points. I'm not sure why. I'm going to give them out to just about everybody, I think. Why? Oh, the wrestling in the litter box. Oh no, the kittens are going to get poop all over them. The correct answer is Tanzania. I will also accept Tanzania. Mordecai, far too many letters in that, but I give it to you. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2. What is the capital city of Ecuador? Country of Ecuador has a capital city. What is the name of that capital city? I cut in line at school because my parents never fed me. All right, there you go. That could be it. Condoms are good, Barbine. That is correct. I get used to having the mask, so I leave it on the car. I don't have to fuss with it later. See, that's fine. I don't think I ever get used to the mask. I'm always like, this is not awesome. This is a terrible thing I'm wearing. Lunch was the only meal I had that day. Is that true, Barbine? Is that a thing? When I was moving out of my apartment the other day, I learned what 3 years of fingernails in a pile look like. Oh, God. It was like somebody dumped a bag of rice back there. Put them in the trash, for God's sakes, Barbine. Just next time, put a trash bag, or a trash can, right where that pile was. It's if you drop it next to your bed or something, just put it there. If you have enemies that want some authentic rice sent to them in the mail, I got you. You brought it with you? Don't bring it with you. You should not have done that. That's terrible. I got busy talking and I didn't score anyone. We'll wait. We're gonna do the score together because this is gonna be terrible if I try to score it in the last few seconds. So the correct answer is, and I'm gonna say it wrong, I'm sure. Quito? Is that how I'd say it? I would think so. Quito. Maybe it's Quito? Quito? That could be it. Quito? Anyhow, yes. Quito. Quito. I don't know. Quito. Okay, it is Quito. So that's where the diet came from. I was wondering where it originally came from, and it was apparently from Ecuador. So the first person to get that answer incorrect was Melissa. 2 points to Melissa. It says boating is my theme tonight. Hey, that's not a bad way to do it. Find someone who seems to be doing well and jump on that boat. I would definitely do that. Leaf door. That is not leaf door. Yeah, you get a style point because that sounds very hilarious, but it is not leaf door. I am not sure what leaf door is, I'll be honest. Let's see. Mordecai gets a point. Emily gets a point. Ian gets a point. Karen gets a point. Who else? Behind your couch. Okay, yeah, definitely put a trash bin behind your couch next time. I'm gonna give a point to Smiles as well. Got most of it, just missed the Q. I think that's close enough. If you've worked construction, you'd be used to the mask. That's true. If I worked construction, I would be used to the mask. I don't. Do you work construction, Ian? I had no idea. Is that what you do as a living? I have no clue. Patrick has gone with Keto as well and has joined our ranks. So a point to Patrick because that is also correct. Imagine if you stepped on the pile, says Septic. They keep it in a box at least. Yeah. Put some, like, behind your couch, just put some shoe boxes back there. It'll catch all the things. So the answer was key toenail, I believe is the correct answer. A pile of key toenails. That's where the foot piano came from. This is like listening to people pronounce quinoa. Yeah, I'm quinoa. Yeah. Quinoa. I don't, how are people supposed to know how to say that? Like quinoa is just, there's no way on a blank canvas, if you're not from, I don't know what country like made quinoa or like named quinoa or whatever it is. But if you aren't from that language, you have zero chances of getting that right the first time. Nobody looked at that word and said Quinoa, quinoa. No, that was not a thing. Is that Spanish? If you don't know Spanish, then there's no way you're getting that right. You're going quinoa or something. I'm just saying. We should innovate and stop growing fingernails, Barbine, or we should find something to do with it. That's a renewable resource. Imagine if we could make park benches out of it, right? Or use it for energy. Michael Barbine. Ian used to do construction. He makes pretty awesome signs. He does do that. Wore your t-shirt well. T-shirt yesterday. It fits well. Patrick, we saw a picture. It looks fantastic. I heard you got some advice from the missus on that to go with a smaller size, and it looks like you made the right choice there. Let's get rid of fingernails and emotions. We don't need those things. Yeah, that is true. Quinoa is from Peru and Bolivia. All right. I have no clue. Those kind of words suck even more for people with dyslexia. I can imagine. You just have to, to me, quinoa is as good. Like, I would have the same shot of saying that correctly as if you just showed me, like, one of those Chinese characters and we're like, say this Chinese character. There's no clue as to how I'm supposed to say that. Emily and I had a similar conversation yesterday. I submit the word quixotic, which is Quixotic. Yeah, that is rough. If you can construct things from fingernails, you can say you made them from scratch. That is true. All the way from scratch, from nothing, you made it with your own body. All right, let's move on to question number 3. Which ocean covers more than a third of the Earth's surface? Which ocean covers more than a third of the Earth's surface? Get your answers in. We ruin everything. What things you can make out of recycled toenails? Quinoa? I don't think you're going to eat them. I feel like that's not a good idea. Its growing popularity has actually caused ecological issues in those countries. Yeah, well, because whenever we like a thing, we just like go nuts about it and then we do too much of whatever it is. Perfect example is the Patagonian toothfish. Anyone know what the more popular name for the Patagonian toothfish is? Anyone? Anyone? There's no points for this one, but you do get my adoration if you know the answer to this. The Patagonian toothfish. Nope. There it is. Of course, our marine biologist, oceanographer, I don't know what your official term is. The person who knows about the ocean the most knew the answer. It is the Chilean sea bass. Yes, the Patagonian toothfish. If thermostats control the temperature and pigs can fly, then one day we can harness the power of flying pigs to keep us warm. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Trey has also joined us. Hello, Trey. All right, time is up, Trey. Technically a physical oceanographer, but now an ocean science education. Okay. I'm gonna call you an ocean person. The correct answer is Pacific. The Pacific Ocean is the correct answer. So I'm gonna go back up. Patrick looks like he got it first, and then Ian rolled in with the right answer. So let's give Ian a point. And Emily got it right. Great job, Emily. Nico's husband Mordecai got it. Then Nico got it as well. They're nailing it over in that household, I'm just saying. Boating through the Pacific Ocean. I get it because it's an ocean and then you have a boat, and that's good. I like it. Septic said Indian Ocean. That is not true at all, unfortunately. Diana, Pacific Ocean also gets a point. Emily says you're awesome. No matter what it is. Quixotic. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's all the answers we got in here. I didn't get answers. I didn't see an answer from Karen, it doesn't look like. Or did I miss Melissa? Where's Melissa's answer? That should have been in there. There it is. Okay, got Melissa. Got to get her a point. Karen, I'm not seeing still. Who else? Septic got it wrong. Shaggy is busy driving. Trey just arrived. Barbine didn't answer. And Amy is probably gone. All right, so I think that is everyone. I think that's all the people. My whole point with the Chilean sea bass is when it was a Patagonian toothfish, it tastes the exact same, right? It was the exact same fish. It was just called a Patagonian toothfish, and no one ate it. Because why would you eat something called Patagonian toothfish? And then they called it the Chilean sea bass, and now it's like endangered, right? It's like it's being threatened because everyone's eating Chilean sea bass. That's how bad we are at something. All we had to do is change the name, and it doomed an entire species of fish. Just imagine that. That fish is like, I'm actually good with the Patagonian toothfish. If we just go to that again, I would appreciate it. Like, that would be... It's like, oh, we're going to change your name to something more appealing. You're like, no! I like being alive! And everyone hates me right now. And that's perfect. But no, of course, you change the name to something that sounds delicious. And they're like, oh, I think I'll definitely have that. All right. Let's see where we're going. You were going to say Chilean sea bass, says Barbine. Sure you were. It is delicious, from my understanding. I've never ordered it. I find purchasing seafood to be such a moral quandary that I just don't do it anymore, except when I go to restaurants. All right. Mutant Chilean sea bass with lasers, says Trey. I don't think that's what they used to be. Ian, what's your boat called? I assume Boaty McBoatface. Septic likes mayonnaise. Oh, that's not something I knew about him. Do you know that about him, Barbine? All I wanted was freaking sharks with freaking lasers attached to their heads, says Patrick. Mine's the Mary Beth. That's the name of your boat. Sept, did you actually have a boat? I know you have a car that you, like, made. Did you make a boat? You should make a boat. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's see. Just check the seafood watch list from the Monterey Bay Aquarium. That's good to know. Emily's aunt is a boat, apparently, named Mary Beth. Mayonnaise Ocean. Final answer. Marketing. Yes, so many fish have multiple names, making it really difficult for people to choose or know what they're actually eating. I hear snakehead is good eating and it's invasive. We should rename it. There you go. If we export, I saw a cooking show where they had like lionfish, the poisonous lionfish, and they made that, and apparently it's very good as well. We export our local fish to Asia where it is a delicacy, and we import fish from far away. It is very strange. Calling mahi-mahi dolphin made a lot of people not want to eat them. Yeah, that is true. If we call smartphones mobile computers, none of us would be friends. Why would none of us be friends? I'm not sure why that would be. No one would have bought one. Oh, I see. No one would have bought one. I would have had 3 at this point. I only need 1 mobile phone, but I could use a lot of mobile computers. Did you ever remember that there was one where it was like Motorola made a phone and it connected into the back of a laptop, and then you open the laptop and you just like worked on it like you would any laptop. They were heading that direction, then it just fizzled out. Ian says, I'm all about that bass. All about that bass. Yes, I assume you're all about that bass, and I don't know, what would it be? No tilapia? Is that where you're going with? Let's definitely rename the shitty snakehead fish panda fish. That'd be too cute to eat, I think. Unicorn magic fish. Again, I don't think people would eat that because it would just be like too adorable. Make a boat in your basement like Gibbs. Like Gibbs? Who? What? Okay, don't own a boat. It's on my bucket list. I love going sea fishing. Okay, that's good to know. There's a unicorn fish. Yeah, they used to have those in Hawaii. A bunch of them washed up on the sand at one point, and you'd step on them. It was terrible. But yeah, the real thing, unicorn fish, has like a pokey thing. Call them Chesapeake Bay trout, and everyone would want to catch them. Yeah, that's something like that would do it. Let's move on to question number 4. Question number 4. What gift material is traditionally given on the 10th wedding anniversary? What gift material is traditionally given on the 10th wedding anniversary? All right, get your answers in. Oh, NCIS Gibbs. Throughout the series, he builds boats in his basement. Does he have a door large enough to get the boat back out, or does it just live in there from then on? That would be my question. Let's see. People answering. We've got a few different answers. A lot of people finding tin to be one of them. Copper. We've got rope. Okay. You think, is it because you think that after that long being married, you would want to hang yourself? Is that it, Nico? Here you go, honey. Just I'm sorry for the last 10 years. Here's your way out. I feel like Caitlin would have done that by now. I think I'm in the clear at this point. I could be wrong, but I give you a style point since it is not rope. I will say that. Time's up, so let's go to the chat. We'll wait for Facebook to catch up. Malachite. All right. I feel like malachite's not even a real thing. It probably is, but it sounds like something you'd find in a video game. Sounds like something you would use in to make a weapon in a comic book. This is a Malachite sword. Oh, nothing can break the Malachite sword. Oh, where did you find that? Mood Muscle Brad. Hey, Mood Muscle Brad. Welcome to join us. You got the idea. We're gonna do some trivia. You just put the answer in the chat, and that is how you do it. I wish it was Malachite. Well, you can just give people Malachite. You don't have to listen to all these people. The correct answer is tin. Everybody that says tin in there gets a point. I have to add Mood Muscle or Mood Music Brad. Mood Music Brad. Is this the same Brad that I worked with and has a radio program? Yeah, everybody say hi to Brad. I think this might be Brad that stopped by the other time. He was on Facebook last time, and now he's over on Twitch. Maybe. It could be a brand new. Yeah, okay, same Brad. Excellent. Welcome back. All right, kids say hi as well. Everybody, kids are here. Try and keep it PG-13 at least. For the love of God. Let's put our best foot forward on this. All right, so everybody got their answers in. It was 10. That was what we've got. And then Brad joined us, which is fantastic. Lots of people here hanging out with us today. Brad, in case you weren't here for the announcements last week, we've changed things up. We used to do it every night at 7 o'clock. We're doing every other night now. Just opens up our schedules a little and things about that. But so you caught us on a Wednesday, which is great. We're going to be here Wednesday. We'll be here Friday, then Sunday, and then Tuesday. So we'll still have all of the days that we used to have, all the different themes. They'll just be spread over a 2-week period. But we'll have winners every week, and I think we're going to be doing a round-robin kind of prize-giving thing, which is going to be fun. So if you win this week, we'll send you something. But if you win next week, that winner will send you something. And if the next winner will get something from the previous winner, and it'll go around like that, which is kind of cool, right? Ian says, don't talk about butts. Oh yeah. Absolutely do not talk about butts. Holy shirt fork. Yes. There you go. Perfect. All right. So let's go on to question number 5. Question number 5. Which number on the pH scale is neutral, being neither acid nor alkaline? Right? So if it's on one side of the scale, it's an acid. On the other, it is an alkaline. What is the middle? What is the middle of that? What number is that? And this is question number 5. Oh, I almost didn't hit the button for the time. Y'all got a little extra time on this one. You're very welcome, because I had forgotten to hit the timer. So we got about 50 seconds for everybody. Oh, fork me. My new favorites are, I do like Shut the Front Door. That's a pretty great one. I've seen that on like Food Network a lot, and I'm sure they've gotten it from other places as well. And then I use Shut Your Whole Mouth from time to time, which makes me happy. It sounds a little like some other popular things that people say, and is the same result. So I do that one quite a bit. Let's see. All right. Going through and seeing what people have guessed. I'm going to try and do some of this, scoring before time is up. And then hopefully you don't have to listen to me score stuff, which seems like the boring part of everything. All right. Don't forget to kind of follow along at home. By the way, I'm doing, multiple jobs. I'm scoring and I would, and I'm talking and I'm doing the questions and I'm doing all of these things. So if I miss your answer or something like that, I just want to make sure that I don't. So make sure you're following along at home, and that way you get all the points you deserve. All right. Time is up over on Facebook as well. Let's see. Whatever ones do we have? When people call me girl, I usually quote Janet and go, not a girl. Barbine fish. Barbine has decided, is that going to be the new name for the snakehead? Is this a barbine fish? I didn't see an answer from Karen, it looks like. But the correct answer was 7. I will accept 7.0 as well. Septic, unfortunately, 13 is not something I would go with. Negative 5.1 is not a correct answer. That would be terrible. Barbine said 0, final answer. Nope, also not true. Mother Puss Bucket. I think we're just doing all of the good place stuff, right? Is that what we're doing right now? Well, there Shaggy is. Mother Fuddrucker. Yep, Mother Puss Bucket. All right, so there it is. Damn it. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, that's from Ghostbusters. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I didn't even think about that one. All right, let's go on to question number 6. Question number 6. What is the main ingredient, apart from water, of the Japanese drink sake? So what is the one that you associate sake with, right? What is the thing that if you don't use this, you don't really get sake, really? Then again, I could be wrong on that, because apparently you can make vodka out of just about anything, and you can make whiskey out of all kinds of things. I thought it was like part of what you put in it, but maybe you can make sake out of just about anything you want. It could be like, grape sake, or it could be toenail clipping pile sake. Any of that. I don't know how it would taste. A little crunchier, I would assume. All right, so let's see what people are saying. A lot of people going around a similar answer, it seems like. So you're all going together. You're going down together on this one if it's wrong. If none of you know what sake is, then you're in big trouble. Just saying. But we'll have to wait for time to be up on Facebook to see if it is correct. A lot of people going with rice, and we need to find out if that is the correct answer or not. Septic went with salt. Septic still trying to be the most ridiculous answer on the board at all times, which I appreciate, Septic. Bringing some craziness to the table is always valuable. I would love to hear what Brad's kids would guess for some of these. Like, without giving help, if they just, have to answer. Kids come up with, awesomely crazy things, so I'm thinking that would be really entertaining. I'm just saying. Not gonna make your kids do things, because they're not my kids, but if I had kids, that's what I would do. I would definitely make them answer these questions. And so, let's see. All right, I think I've got everybody here. The correct answer, by the way, is rice. My child just vomited on my keyboard. Oh, no. Goodness, was it something that we said? Is it? Oh, metaphorically. Okay. Just was like, like when a cat walks across the keyboard. So let's see. Salt flavored vodka for some reason. Oh, that sounds terrible. Because of the toenail clippings, okay, that would cause most people to throw up. Answers go like sun, 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 septic, grass, sun, sun, sun. Yes. It might also be quinoa, says Ian. All right, next question. We're doing this. Oh, this is so exciting. Danny says, like Miss Hope. Yeah, we had a very young lady who won the evening. Hope won the evening. She was very young. I forgot how old she is. 6, I want to say. Something like that. Could be less. And she wanted to participate. And so she would answer things. And then she was 5. Okay, 5. And so we just started changing the game so that she was right. And everyone else who had gotten it right was like, oh, I was so close. And I actually got videos of how excited she was winning. It was adorable. She did victory dances and stuff. I couldn't share them because they're not mine. It's not my kid, but I thought that was really, really sweet. All right. So Brad got the 2 points on that one. Everybody else got 1 point for rice, which was the correct answer. Let's move on to question number 7. Question number 7. Which movie ends with the phrase, "After all, tomorrow is another day"? Which movie ends with the phrase, "After all, tomorrow is another day"? Let's get your answers in there and see who gets the points for this one. Like Plank Instance or something. I was going to pay you off and just wait. It's going to pay off. You just wait. Oh, I see. Hope was, yeah, so cute. I wish I could. I should ask if I can like send out these the videos. They were amazing. They were like, "Oh, you got it right," and she was like, "What?" And she was so excited. She like ran around the room. It's hilarious. All right, so let's see. We got a bunch of answers going in. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Gone with the Wind, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Avatar, Gray, Avatar the movie, me, Gone with the Wind. That is a lot of things altogether. I'm not even sure what's happening. Oh, Gray is the kid. Okay, Avatar the movie. I like it. Avatar is a movie. That's a great guess. Septic goes with Groundhog Day. But is what Emily is. And Emily's now trying to guess. Emily's trying to guess what Septic's going to guess. This is good. There are sub games happening within the game now. All right, so I'm so distracted by just all the silliness that's happening that I'm missing doing all of the scoring that I should be doing. But we'll get it. We will get it together. It will happen. I promise. Let's see. Time's up over on Facebook as well. The correct answer is Gone with the Wind. Although I believe that it was also used in Avatar the movie. I feel like that's also correct. Right? Anyone agree with me on that? I feel like it's also in Avatar the movie had wind in it. So that's basically the same. All right, so let's see. I got down to Melissa. Diana gets a point. Emily guessed that Septic was going to go Groundhog Day, and then Septic went with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Shaggy went along with that, which is great. I like this. And let's see. Brad also got a Trey. As we discussed, Gray obviously got it with Avatar the movie. I think we can all agree with that. Ian goes with Gone with the Wind, like the wind that fills the sails of my boat. I like that Ian's going with new fancy ways to say that he's boating with other people. That is good. That takes a little more effort. I appreciate that. Nico went with the Gone with the Wind boat. Damn you, Shaggy. Why would you say that? The best part is I don't know that did he actually boat him? I can't tell if there was a boat there, if it just happened kind of simultaneously. And Mordecai also gets a point there. Avatar or Avatar The Last Airbender? Oh, that's a good question. Shaggy typed it before he saw his. That's so great. Definitely also Avatar. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory are two different movies. That is a good point. All right, so let's see. I've never seen Gone with the Wind, but I've seen Avatar. So Nico says that she feels like she remembers that particular quote, so it must have been from Avatar. The only way it could possibly have happened. Question number 8. In the TV show The Big Bang Theory, which character is played by Johnny Galecki? I need the first and last name of the character played by Johnny Galecki. So full name of the character. Shaggy says one movie is better. All right, let's see what people come in. I'm not going to be a stickler on the spelling on this because I think it could be a little tricky, but please come pretty darn close because otherwise it's going to be somebody else, right? If you go with someone completely different. Septic has gone with Vince Richard, which we can assume is probably not the correct answer. As we're learning, that is probably the case. All right, let's see. We've got a bunch of people saying, let's see. We have Mr. Potato Head from Shaggy. By the way, Shaggy and Septic, you get style points both for the last question and this question as well. I'm not doing a great job of saying it, but you're keeping the style going, obviously. Ian's gotten back into saying real answers because he's found out that he can win again, I think. And so now it's like, well, I might have to go for that. I'm not sure if he wants to win something or if he wants to be able to send something to someone who wins. Dang, this is Leonard Hofstumpting. Emily has decided that counts. All right, so time is up over on Facebook as well, so let's go. Looks like Max swung by. I don't know if Max is still watching, but hello, Max, if you are still here. We're doing some trivia, and you can join in on the trivia. You're more than welcome to be a trivialist. Is that what it is? I don't know. The correct answer is Leonard Hofstadter. Not sure how to exactly say it. Hofstedter is the correct answer. Oh, Patrick is hosted. Thank you. With one viewer. That's amazing. You have another viewer. So I don't know. How do we feel about... I feel like there's some people that like kind of phonetically got it pretty close. Didn't get the spelling correct. But I feel like Smiles went with Hoff Stumpthing, which is definitely not phonetically correct. So I think we're gonna have to decide this using the Wheel of Fate. It's the only way we can do it, folks. There is a controversy and we need an external source to let us know. So should Diana get a point for this one? That's what we're trying to find out. Oh, not a chance. I'm sorry. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, that is such a shame. It was so close. But it was not the full name. It was not the full name. You had given up at the end there. All right, so we're moving on to question number 9, right? Did I get all of those, folks, by the way? I feel like, yeah. I don't think I saw something from Emily. Did I? Oh, I did see something from Emily. That was weird that I was noticing that there wasn't a point there. So I didn't see things from what? Did I see a Danny answer? There's a Danny answer. I missed some of these. Okay, so Barbine didn't have an answer. Amy's not around anymore. Karen didn't have an answer. Mordecai got an answer in. God, I nearly messed that one up real good. Septic and Shaggy. Let's see. Septic was definitely wrong. Shaggy says the movie is better. And then Mr. Potato Head. So not correct, but style points for you both. Question number 9. Arizona folded? What? What happened? Trey, tell us more. The state of Arizona is folded into California? What is going? Danny, Keith, knowing me, you know I could lie about my points, and I'd think you were telling me the truth. Well, that might be true. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. That hockey. We're talking hockey. The Caps won more game. They were down 3-1 or 3-0 in the series. If they had lost, done. Whole season. Done. Postseason. There was no more postseason, but they won. And here's the thing that was impressive is they didn't just win, because winning, you're like, oh, okay, they were able to score some points and they kind of eked out a victory. They actually looked really good. There were 2 periods that they looked like a playoff team that like was meant to win something. So we'll see. If you get the like 10 periods before that, then they'll go home and they'll play golf. If they get those 2 periods and they're able to do that like consistently, then they'll just need 9 periods like that and they'll be good. But we'll see. We will see if that's the case. It only took the Caps 10 periods to find good hockey. I believe Dylan said that, right? when somebody on the team is like, Emily says, don't know. And then the female, I don't know. I'm not sure I understand. What? I was worried for a moment that Arizona folded in half. Ooh. All right, let's move over to question number 9. Question number 9 is, what is the primary flavor ingredient in the sauce lyonnaise? So if you were to make lyonnaise, what is it that you would need in it to really differentiate it from other sauces? Without this particular ingredient, people wouldn't call it lyonnaise. They would be like, not a bad guess, Septic. But then how does that differentiate it from mayonnaise would be the question. Let's see. When my iPhone does the shrug emoji, there's a choice between male or female person shrugging. The female shows up on Twitch for that reason. Oh, interesting. I thought you were being like, I'm a lady, I don't know hockey. And I was like, come on, that's ridiculous. Let's not go into gender stereotypes there. There's plenty of lady hockey players and lady hockey fans. Maybe there are fewer than there are men in that particular sport, but still, not something we would assume. All right, so let's see. Time's up. We're waiting for Facebook to catch up. I've got to go see what people have been answering. Mayo, mustard, onions, mustard, Karen. Lots of Karens. Seems like the most popular thing is Karens right now. So let's see. Time is up. So since we do have Karens on here, for those who are new to the game, a Karen is when you believe that no one is going to get the answer correct. There is a female and male rowboater. How can you tell? They're so tiny. I don't even... How is that one on the right a male and that one on the left a lady? Like, I can't even tell if the hair is long. And that wouldn't even be a definitive thing. It's the same picture. Yeah, well, you know. It's not the same picture. I mean, it kind of looks like it. When you put it in, there's no person in the canoe. Oh, no, they fell out. All right, the correct answer, by the way, is... well, we have to find out if anybody got the correct answer, because we do have some Karens on the board. Karen being you are betting that nobody's going to get it correct. And the correct answer was given. Yeah, somebody got the correct answer. So, unfortunately, Emily, a negative point with that, Karen. Danny gets a negative point. And Ian gets a negative point. Such a shame. Gray says tomatoes. It's a good guess. That's an ingredient in some sauces. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable thing to have in a sauce. I've heard of tomato sauce, so why wouldn't it have tomatoes? The mayo folks, not correct, unfortunately. Mustard, not correct either, but onions is correct. So Melissa's going to get 2 points for that one. And Smiles also gets a point for that, for coming in and grabbing that. I think those are the only people that said onions. So bold, yeah. For it to be lyonnaise, you would need onion flavor in it. That's what differentiates it from other things. Lyonnaise potatoes would be potatoes with onion stuff all over them. Oniony junk. An essence of a lion. I knew it. Shaggy says Funyuns. Oh my god. Funyuns. So tasty, but just wreck the inside of your mouth. They are the Captain Crunch of snacks. Oh my goodness. Then they're the perfect size, right? That they fit like inside of your teeth. So when you go and bite them, they just scrape everywhere. Oh god. It's just, they're delicious, but man, they will tear your gums up. All right. Oh yeah, they're very good. They're good, but you regret it. It's worth trying one. They basically taste kind of like really crunchy onion rings all the way through. All right, let's see. What else we have? Love Funyuns as a kid. Now it turns my stomach every time I think about it. Why? What's wrong with them? Did you see the guy who thinks all cheese should be American cheese? I feel like you're missing out on so much if you want everything to be American cheese. Like, American cheese has its purpose, right? Like, you can go, right now, everybody can go, like, give some side-eye to Velveeta and be like, oh, Velveeta, it is a lesser cheese. But man, if you need to, like, make like a sauce and melty something for like nachos or something, Velveeta's fantastic. Now, are you going to put it on a cheese plate? No, you won't. Cheese Whiz? I'll put Cheese Whiz on a cracker. It's also delicious. Do I want to like only eat Cheese Whiz and not have like some Munster? No. Not a chance. Right? So if you're going to say like, oh, American cheese is the worst. Yeah, putting it on like a burger, it's great. It's super melty. It's fantastic. Is it nice to have some other stuff as well? Yeah, absolutely. I can be in the mood. I think of American cheese as like the egg salad sandwich of cheeses, right? Like egg salad sandwich is an egg salad sandwich is like good, but like you rarely ever are like, you know what I really need right now? A freaking egg salad sandwich. That doesn't happen, right? Nobody is like, man, I can't wait until Thursday when it's egg salad sandwich day. But if there's an egg salad sandwich there and you're hungry, assuming that you can eat it, you probably eat it, right? As long as it's a fresh salad, you'd be like, yeah, that's food. It's not bad tasting. It's just meh. And American cheese is like that. Like, yeah, you can put it on a bunch of different things and it'll melt super great. You can throw it inside of like an egg scramble. It's really good. But I'm just saying. Melissa says, I'm that egg salad sandwich person. In terms of like, you want an egg salad sandwich. Ian says, tomorrow's egg salad sandwich day. I don't know. Is it? I do enjoy a good egg salad sandwich, but when was the last time you went out of your way to get one is what I'm asking, right? That's what I'm saying. There's not often that you're like, you don't go to a restaurant and be like, do you have any egg salad in the back? Because I would really like that. I bet when you go to delis, 9 out of 10 times you're doing something other than egg salad, even if you like egg salad. But every once in a while you'll be like, yeah, I guess I could do some egg salad. You seek them out. Oh, okay. All right. Everybody, if you need egg salad sandwiches, talk to Melissa. She knows where all the good ones are. Plenty other better tasting melty cheeses. Sure. But American's easy. It's not expensive. It's like not temperamental. It's like you can work with it. You don't need to like know a bunch of stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with American cheese. Now, if all you ever wanted was, if you're saying that all cheeses should be American cheese, that's ridiculous. Just saying. All right. Let's see. Leave it to the T to be the first scream vulgarities in front of the children. Ah, yes. All right, let's go on to question number 10. Our last question. Here it is. Question number 10. Although we do have our Wager Wednesday today, so stick around for the bonus question. In which country does Amazon have its European headquarters? In which country does Amazon have its European headquarters? We know Seattle, kind of the headquarters for the United States. There's a new headquarters coming into Virginia, right? The DC area, like Arlington, I think is where it's heading, or Alexandria, one of them. But over there in Europe, where's their headquarters? Septic goes with the UK. I'm not sure. That seems like a really, that doesn't seem like a stupid answer to me. That's the problem. I'm now confused. PJ went with our favorite European country, Canada. Brad went with Britain. We've got Finland, Luxembourg, Brazil. We're looking for European countries. Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, and a Karen. All right, time is up. So let's see. We'll wait for Facebook to catch up and see if anyone was able to get this one right. Did anyone end up voting on this? Did anyone decide to go with somebody else's answer because they weren't sure of their own? Always a good question. All right, time is up. Those are all the answers that have gotten in now. Let's see. Okay, so we've got some Karens. It looks like Smiles and Ian both went with a Karen. And so we have to ask, did anyone get it correct? And the answer is yes, someone did get it correct. So, Smiles, Diana, you and Ian unfortunately lose a point in that particular round. 2 people got it right, actually, maybe surprisingly enough. So that by definition means it's not Finland, not Brazil, not Canada. I think we knew that going in. Can't be Liechtenstein, unfortunately, because 2 people didn't answer that. That leaves the UK/Britain and Luxembourg. And the correct answer is Luxembourg. Yeah, who would have guessed that? I thought Septic may have gotten this one ironically by just saying Luxembourg. He likes Liechtenstein and Luxembourg for answers. So I was kind of hoping he might get this one by accident, but he went with the UK instead. So those are all of the points, everybody. Now we've got to go do our share points. We've got to see how everybody did there, because we need share points for 2 reasons, right? One is we need to know, we need to give points to individuals. You get a point for sharing the show. And then we also put that into a bank, and we're going to spread. No, I lied. That's not true. That's for Thursdays. I lied. We're just going to give people points, and you can take those points and then you can bet them on our final question. It's there all because of taxes. Luxembourg has more companies than people. So there. Or maybe I knew I wanted to be different. Ha ha ha, Septic. Maybe so. Maybe so. Nico gets a point for sharing. Thank you for doing that, Nico. Barbine gets 2 points for sharing. Barbine, 2 points. Emily gets a point for sharing. Those are all our shares over on Facebook that I can see. Remember, they've got to be public shares. You can either share it on your profile or in a public group. Or you could technically share it to somebody else's profile, perhaps. May not recommend that. But if you do want to share it to one person, what you'll have to do is put it in the chat. Just do the @somebody and be like, hey, come join us for trivia. And you'll get a point for that. So make sure you're doing that. And then let's go check the people who have hosted us over on Twitch. Let's see what that was. Emily, another point for also hosting over on Twitch. Princess Fussy Pants, you can always follow her. She is Caitlin over on Twitch. She does some game streaming. Old Guy Gaming Time, my good friend Mike, also hosting the show. He does streaming gaming as well. Septic. I don't know if any of the other folks who are here do any of their own streaming on Twitch. I don't mean to like skip over if you do, but put it in the chat. If you actually do any streaming as well, let us know and we can go and check you out as well. Seems only fair. You've come and checked me out a bunch, so turnaround seems like fair play. Let's see, did I do this right? Oh, Emily, yeah, got 2 points. Nico gets 2 points. Patrick just gets the 1 point. All right, for that. Trey gets 1 point. Nico's got the 2 points. Danny's got a point for hosting as well. Thank you all for hosting and for sharing. We definitely appreciate that. In the end, hopefully this parlays into people checking out the podcast, and then because of that, checking out local music, which is a pretty big deal. There's a lot of really great musicians trying to make a name for themselves, and we want to try and help them with that. So, all right, so let's take a look at our winners. Let's see. It looks like if I do this in order, our winner for today is going to be Melissa. Melissa wins the night. So Melissa, don't do a speech just yet. We'll do that at the end of the show because we do have our last segment where we're going to allow everybody to bet fake money. It's not money. There's no money. Actually, it's just points. It's just make-believe points. But everybody, yeah, congratulate Melissa. We will get the acceptance speech later. In the meantime, let me get everybody's points over. So let's see. Barbine for Wednesday. Ooh, Barbine wasn't here. So Barbine. And then Barbine's going to get 2 points. 2 points to Barbine. And then what else? Let's see. Oh, let me make this taller. That would make my life much easier. Yes. Craig wasn't here. Let's see. Danny was here. Oh, wait, I missed one. Brad has to come into the new week. Joined us for the season. This is good. Brad has 5 points. I have 5 points for Brad. If you were following along at home and your point total is different than my point total, let me know. There's a decent chance that I got it wrong. Danny has 12 points. Diana got 7 points. 7 points. Emily has 9 points. And first time joining us this week. All right. So Emily with 9 points. Why did it not add you? It said Emily. Add Emily, for God's sakes. There we go. Add Emily. And Emily has 9 points. I know this is not exciting to watch. Ian has 7 points, but it's important. It's important because Karen has 7 points. Because we're going to bet these points later, right? After I've shown you the category. Remember, we're going to do things in a slightly different way. I'm going to show you the category. If you're not going to go all in, let me know. Melissa had 13 points. Mordecai 8. Nico 9. Patrick with 11. I got to add him. If you're not going to go all in, I can give you what points you can use, because you don't have to go with all of them if you don't want to. But I'm not going to read out the points that everybody has for the season, because I think that would just be boring. Instead, I'm just going to do it for the people that want to know what their season total is. Patrick got 11. Septic got a point today. And Trey got 6 points. All right, so let's go to the category for today. Not yet. Oh, you bastards. Wager Wednesday, the category is crime and culture. Crime and culture. Ooh, sounds very fascinating, right? All right, so it looks like I'm assuming everybody who said all in says they're still going all in. So that means Emily is all in with 9. This time I need to make it wider is what I need. Wider would be helpful. So I'm going to move this guy up a little bit and this guy over. There it is. That's the ticket. Emily's keeping all her Craig coins though. Not going to do any of those. That's good. That's smart. Trey's all in, so 22 wagering there. All in plus any Ian tokens, says Patrick. Ooh, so 11 points there. Melissa is going 28 points in. Mordecai is going all 23 points. 2 more Ian tokens for Patrick for the plug. Oh, there you go. You've already gained Ian tokens. That's fantastic. Septic is going all in as well. All right, so 4 points. All in on that. Yogurt felonies. So sort of, yes, that's both culture and that is crime. So yeah, I could see how that is. Haven't gotten any Craig Corns in ages. I know we haven't seen Craig in a while, right? I feel like maybe he swung by on Monday, but it feels like it's been a while. Ian's all in. Ian all in. Doing really well, actually. 26 points. 26 points all in. All right, so let's go over quick. Barbine has not said anything. Brad has not given us a bet yet. Danny, and let's see. Oh, Danny's all in. All right, 29 points there. Smiles is all in. 21 points. Karen, don't see anything from Karen. Oh, okay. Brad's all in. Brad's got 5 points in. You'll double it if you get it right. Everyone who's all in, sorry for missing it. There's a lot going on. Nico, did I see something from Nico? I'm not seeing that. Let's see. Keep going down. Not seeing a Nico. No all in? Does that mean you are all in now or you're not all in? Here, I'll give you a decision to make here. You have 23 points. How many? Yes, all in. Okay. 23 points. And those are all the folks that were here. Karen we're still missing. And Barbine we're missing. Those are the only ones. So just for the sake of being fair, I'm going to give 30 seconds to Barbine and Karen to get their bets in. Barbine has 2 points that he can bet. Karen has 19 that she can bet. Please let me know what you would like to do in the next now 15 seconds, or we'll move on to the question at hand. And it looks like everybody else is all in. A whole crew of all-inners, it looks like. This is very exciting. All right, time's up. I'm not waiting for Facebook this time either. It's just not even worth it. All right, let's go to our question. I will remind you that you're going to, if you've gone all in, if you get it right, you will double your score. However, you don't get any extra points for getting it right first, right? And don't forget that people sometimes will cheat off of you. So if you want to go early, you're welcome to answer early. If you want to wait towards the end, I will start counting down, and you can do that. That depends on how you want to do it. Oh, we have somebody from Russia. Hello, log __. Log G __. Hello, welcome. We're glad to have her. But everybody say hi to Log. That's cool. We've got somebody all the way from Russia hanging out with us. I think the furthest over we had gone before was Turkey, or maybe, I feel like it was maybe the Ukraine. We maybe had somebody from the Ukraine, but welcome. We're glad to have you. We're just finishing up here, but hang out. We're going to do our final question here. So our Wager Wednesday of crime and culture. Here is the question, and I will put 60 seconds on the clock. It is, what name is given to a Japanese organized crime group? What is the term used for a Japanese organized crime group? Oh, Trey's making a reference to Saturday Night Live, which is a comedy show we have over in the U.S. I don't know if you have that as well, but yeah. So there's something for everyone there. And don't forget, we have changed our schedule. We used to do every night at 7:00. Obviously, that's 7:00 Eastern time in the United States. But we are doing every other night now. So we'll be back on Friday to do this, and then we'll do Sunday, and that'll wrap up our next season. So whoever wins is going to get a prize. It doesn't matter who you are. You can win multiple times now. So we'll go into more of that in a second, but time is up. I forgot to count down stuff, but let's make sure that Facebook also catches up. So time's up over now. If you are over on Twitch, you'll want to put your answers in now because time will be over here shortly. We don't want you to miss out. Japanese donut crimes are dastardly. What? Trey says, wasn't it a Ren and Stimpy thing, not SNL? Was it? Oh, maybe. That might be the case. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was Saturday Night Live. But yeah, I could be wrong on that. All right, time is up. So the correct answer is the Yakuza, or Yakuza, depending on how American you're going to say it. Log was the first one to get it right. Since it was our Wager Wednesday, unfortunately there weren't any points that you bet on it, but you know what? I feel like we should give Log some points here because Log rolled in here, ironically enough, at the very last second and came in and got it correct. So how does everybody feel? Let's give Log 10 points for getting this question right. Is everybody good with that? 10 points for Log. I feel like that's a brand new player coming in, being part of the show. That seems good. All right, we're putting you on the scoreboard, Log. You're going to get 10 points. If you end up with more points than anyone else this week, then we will send you a prize. Just so you know, we will ship it to Russia. I swear to you, we will send it to Russia. We'll figure out. We'll probably send you one of our T-shirts to Russia. We've got T-shirts, and you didn't get one yet. Some other folks have T-shirts from winning previous seasons, but that's the back of the T-shirt. That's not an impressive part of the T-shirt. There it is. Look at that. So I made my own T-shirt. I designed that, and so yeah, if you get that, it's very soft. It's like a jersey knit T-shirt. It's pretty fantastic. So if you win the week, I will send that out to you. All right. You're going to be a little behind. Other people have been playing Monday and all of today. So you're a little behind, but we also start over every week. So you can always come back and do that. So just so you know. All right. So let me go back to this. Yes. And did you follow us? I think Log followed us. Thank you, Log. That was really nice of you. Appreciate the follow. Look at that. Good luck. Do you do any streaming, Log? Are you a streamer? Do you do like video games or anything, or what's your jam over there in Russia? Tell people out if you're doing streaming or something. Tell people how they can check you out. Like, what do you do? All right, so let's go down the list. So Log gets 10 points because being awesome and rolling in and following, very cool. And then Emily looks like got it correct. That's great. Emily got it correct. Brad got it correct, doubling his points. Patrick got it correct, doubling his points. Everybody doing a great job so far. Looks like Melissa doubled up. on this bet. Danny also doubling up for the week. Oh, very impressive. Ian got it as well. And then who else? Let's see. Ian, Trey. Well done, Trey. Nico also gets it. Emily has guessed that Septic is going to say donuts. I like this like psychic Sunday of Septic, where you're just guessing what Septic's going to guess. Maybe that's how we should change it for Sunday this week. Everybody just has to guess what Septic would guess. It wouldn't work though, because Septic's going to see it before he answers. So that's not fair. He'll just make it different. He's going to be a troublemaker. So Nico got it, right? I got Nico. Mordecai got it. Oh no, Septic went with Chang's Gangbangs. All right, we did talk about the kids in the room, right, Septic? I feel like that was a thing. I was there for that, right? Everybody saw that? Guess I shouldn't have read that out loud. All right. Japanese donut crimes are dastardly. Smiles also got it. Okay, so looks like everyone except for Septic got that. And then Log, in addition to that, got 10 points because we're adding Log to the season. All right, so that is it, everybody. Well done. So our winner for tonight, as we said before, is they've wandered off. Good. Those strings of firecrackers. Yes, that is what they are. All right, so let's see. Yeah, he'd have to send answers in advance. That would be the... okay, Arma 3 or Squad sometimes. There you go. If you guys aren't aware of Arma 3, it's like a battle simulator thing. I've got some friends that do it. Like, it's realistic, the way that they do their strategies and things like that. So it's pretty interesting. I joined them a few times, but like I was way too silly because I was like running around and doing dumb stuff. But it's pretty interesting to see them like end up like doing a mission because it's very cooperative and they've got radios, like comms happening and everything like that. It's a little bit more role playing than it is like just playing a video game. So think of it as kind of like a video game version of Dungeons and Dragons, but for like war, right? So like you're supposed to go in, and if your job is, an anti-tank person, then you should be acting like an anti-tank person. And some of the more involved games will actually have people playing like non-player characters, right? There are players who like you have to capture and you have to like, question them. So it's pretty interesting. So go check that out. Check out log __. Maybe give them a follow. That would be pretty cool if you could do that. Doesn't cost us anything at all. And yeah, so that is the whole show. The winner that I said before was Melissa. Congratulations to Melissa. So while Melissa is typing out her acceptance speech and giving us the color of the studio for tomorrow, you get to choose what color you want the studio tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow. Friday. On Friday, when we come back on Friday, you get to choose the color for Friday. I believe Ian chose strawberry. We went with strawberry today. So anything the color of light will be. I think that many will not understand what I'm talking about on stream. Oh, that's true, because you're probably speaking in Russian, right? Do you do it all in Russian? That would be really interesting to actually get two Arma 3 like groups together and get a Russian group and get a an American group and do like something against each other, because you'd have like the language barriers and everything like that. So it'd be hard for people to like cheat, and it would just be interesting, like to have it very different. Anyhow, while we're waiting on Melissa, I just want to give everybody the rundown. This is the stuff that you hear on every stream and things like that. Please like us, follow us, subscribe to us, turn on notifications, because we want you to obviously be here when we start each day. It's usually around 7 o'clock Eastern time, right? But it's every other day now, and it's sometimes a little early, sometimes it's a little late. And if you get here on time, you get points. So you'll probably want to do that. If for some reason we can't do a show, we'll post that to social media. You can follow us on Twitter at A Wasted Hour and Another Wasted Hour on Instagram and Facebook. We also have a little group called Another Wasted Group, where we talk about how the show might change over time and things like that. That's where we started moving to every other day, and some of this round robin stuff for the prizes. So if you want to be a part of that conversation, swing by and let your voice be heard. Also, this is all due to a podcast that I have, which does have some trivia in it, but it also has a bunch of other things, right? Comedy, some crazy news from around the world, and then also we have musicians and artists from the Washington, D.C. area. Come on, people you've probably never heard of before because they're not nationally known or internationally known. And we get to hear their music and see their art and stuff like that. So go check that out. You can search for Another Wasted Hour on any platform that you get podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. I'm not sure what they have in Russia, but I would check that as well. Just Another Wasted Hour, and it should probably be there. Subscribe, give us a review and some stars. We'd appreciate it. Where can you find our Instagram? Another Wasted Hour on Instagram. Yep. At Another Wasted Hour. That is us. I need to be better at Instagram. Some of you, we need more help making Instagram happen. That's what we need. We should be taking these pictures of kitties and putting them on Instagram. We would be so famous. All right. So that's the whole business. So let's get down to Melissa's. Melissa's got an acceptance speech. Let's see if I can read it correctly in Melissa's voice. So, some bad news tonight. Tonight is not Friday. Tomorrow is also not Friday. But the day after tomorrow is Friday. And I'll see you all again. Perhaps literally on Zoom. Thanks for another great night of trivia and exciting, entertaining chats. I look forward to this weather. It is every night or every other, or down to once a week. Because of Keith and Caitlin, but also because of all of you. And let's go with a pretty ocean blue for Friday. There you go. I stumbled it a little bit, but I feel like that was on point. All right. Trying to sew a fly. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, well, good luck with that. I've also never sewed a zipper. I don't know if he's making a zipper or if he's like making a rain fly or if he's making a sewn version of a fly. I have no idea. All right. So that is it. That's the whole show, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will be back Friday. Remember, not tomorrow, but Friday at 7:00. We don't have the last word of the show because Caitlin is not here, but she will also be back here on Friday. So until Friday, 7 p.m., we will see you then. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, take the precautions, especially if you're here in the U.S. Social distance, masks, wash your damn hands. It's not hard. It's really not infringing on your rights in any real notable way. Literally, like, you can wear the mask, and then when you feel like it's gotten to a point where it's ridiculous, you take the mask off. Like, you don't have to then wear it the rest of your life. So calm down. Anyhow, do that because it's going to save lives, hopefully, right? And even if it doesn't, it's at least going to make people not so sick. It also works for flu. Flu kills a bunch of people, and if we wear masks, fewer people will have flu. That's pretty cool. A lot of you have said, why should we do this? Flu kills more people. But here's the thing. It doesn't kill more people anymore. And it also saves people from getting the flu. That's a win-win, people. Yeah, look at that. Woo! All right, so until 7:00, everybody, have a good night. We will see you then. Bye.